hope everybody is well. Hope everybody is good. And what's next for me? Straight to the top. Peace, family. Peace. Been a minute, man, since I did one of these. You know what I'm saying? What can I say? First, I just want to say all praise to the Most High. Just thank you. I'm just grateful to be in this position. I'm grateful to still be here. I'm grateful still to be high in spirit. If you guys don't know, it's been a crazy past 3 years, man. I went through a lot. Divorce, homeless, jobless. It was tough, man. And some things I still haven't spoke on yet. But I'm just grateful to still be here. I'm grateful to still, like I said, be in positions. And I'm excited for what comes next. And I just want to take you guys on this. I want to take you guys with me to this next phase. I want to bring you guys into the midst and bring you guys into the groundwork, because the foundation is already built. So I wish I would have started this when I went into the military. Then you really would have been able to see and hear the stories and know what I really went through. But hey, the past is in the past, and the reason I stopped posting those vlogs is because I stepped into a whole new energy. I stepped into a whole new mindset. I stepped into a whole new vibe, and I just didn't want to hold on to that old energy anymore. I just didn't want to hold on to that old frequency anymore. I wanted to step into this new, and now I'm sitting here. It's like I'm in a whole different predicament. I'm in a whole different vibe. I want to get this shirt so you guys can see, man. But I'm in a whole different vibe, and I'm excited about what comes next. I've been just trying to get back to who I am, get back to the things I love, and as well as take on some new things and step into a new energy and begin to prosper. So I'm just excited. I hope everybody is well. Hope everybody is good. And what's next for me? Straight to the top. I'm on the verge of being a millionaire. I'm on the verge of being the first multimillionaire in my family, a CEO, a boss. I'm on the verge of being able to not only take care of myself, but take care of my family, take care of my kids, take care and to put people in a position to win. And I'm stepping into my role as a general, stepping into my role as a chief, and I'm excited for myself. I'm grateful and I'm proud of myself, because if the wrong person was in my shoes, they wouldn't have made it out. And I could say that I haven't reached my pinnacle. I haven't really got back to who I am and begin to excel as I should, but I'm closer than I ever been. I've mastered some things that's going to make sure that we eat forever. And if you're new to the university, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we drop bangers like this. But looking at it, it's like I just been trying to get my routine right. Staying in the gym, staying in them charts, staying in the books, staying on that laptop, and taking on new things. Now I'm learning new things that I feel like is going to take me to a whole nother level. And I'm excited to bring things that I've been working on for a while to the limelight and to showcase who I really am. Because I feel like there's a lot of misconception about who I got, who Raekwon Malik Cherokee, who I am. And it's a lot of facades out there. And I'm excited to show who I am. And it's just the beginning. I just want to get up here and do a vlog. I just finished reading the word. I'm doing something special, and I feel like when I really when I reach these last couple of achievements, and I show you guys, you really gonna see why a lot of things I had to do, why I had to do, and why I'm doing a lot of things that I'm doing. And it's gonna make a lot of enemies. It's gonna make me have a lot of enemies. It's gonna make me have a lot of adversaries, a lot of opponents, and that comes with the territory. And I'm excited for that. So I'm just here, family. I'm just in the moment. I'm just grateful. I'm just manifesting. I'm just raising my vibe, raising my frequency. I'm just dropping old habits, dropping things that no longer are serving me. I'm picking up new habits and stepping into new fields and taking on new challenges and just trying to become the best man I can become for my family, for my daughter, for my future wife, for who I am, for my higher self. And it's crazy because I was outside meditating the other day, and I meditated for a while, just sitting in the sun, and I talked to my younger self, and I just cried, just telling my younger self, like, I love you, and, you're going to prosper, you're going to be amazing, and to do things that you want to do, and to be who you are, and to not try to live in the facades, not get attached to the illusions, and to not be so fast to have sex, and not, and to go your own way. Because in this world, we live in a world where it's like, it's so easy to get distracted, it's so easy to go the way that everybody else wants us to go. It's so easy to not believe in yourself. It's so easy to fall in the traps. So the traps that the world is setting for us, and we it's so easy to let the noise distract us from what our higher voice, our inner voice is saying to us. It's so easy to become like everybody else. It's so easy to be molded, and that's one thing I pride myself in, is just being able to be alone, being able to be isolated. That's the hardest thing, because especially as a man, you crave that. You crave a beautiful wife. You crave, family. You crave to have somebody to protect and provide for. You crave, that brothership. You crave to, be appreciated, to be needed. You crave to fulfill your duty, and you crave to live your purpose. And that's the hard thing when you crave those things. But in a world where everybody is so superficial, everybody is looking for facades, everybody is following the crowd, it's hard to do that when you one-on-one. And I'm just speaking to the chosen ones out there. If you find yourself in a predicament where you have really not that many to talk to, just confide in yourself, confide in the Most High, confide in things that to your angels, your ancestors, confide in. If you have a pet, if you have a child, just don't go out looking for it. Because I found myself so many times looking for an escape, whether it was from drugs, whether it's from lust, whether it's from people, whether it's from love, whether it's from things that are of this world. And as I look back at things now, it's like, man, I was trying to escape something that I couldn't escape. I couldn't escape my reality. I couldn't escape things that was in front of me, and to try to escape is to run from the problem, when that ain't how we bred. We bred to go towards the danger. We bred to go towards the problem. We bred to go towards things that's trying to take us out, and that was cowardly of me. And the hardest thing to do is to take accountability. The hardest thing to do is to take a hit on the chin and to see how strong your chin is. That's the hard thing to do. And we live in a world where it's like, we want everything fast, especially over here in this Western culture. We want everything fast. We want everything to be easy. We want everything to happen overnight, when that's not how it works. Anything worth having is not going to happen overnight. You look at a Rolls Royce, you look at a Honda, one takes 6 months to build, one take longer to build. Like they say, Rome wasn't built in a day. And I challenge you that if you find yourself in a situation where you feel like you want it to happen overnight, realize that if the foundation is cracked, then how can you build a skyscraper? How can you build something of magnificent? How can we build something that's going to last forever? We can't, because even if we build something that's high up to the skies, high up to the heavens, and the foundation is cracked, then it's only a matter of time before the foundation breaks. And if the foundation breaks, then everything falls through. So I challenge you to just say, forget it. Forget it happened overnight. And just work and just grind and just keep pushing regardless of the situation, to not let nothing stop you, to not have that fear, to drop the fear, the grief, the worry, the anxiety, the shame. Because what does that get us? Contemplating and depressed, sitting in the room, sitting in the box, putting ourselves in a mental prison. What does that get? I've been there. And I never been to jail physically, but it's like the mental prison that I was in was worse, in my opinion. Because we can't escape our mind. We can't escape our thoughts. We can't escape the things that we're thinking. We can't escape the things that we're contemplating on. We can't escape the things that we're fearing. We can't escape the things that we are holding in our hearts, the grief that we're holding in our heart, the shame that we're holding. We can't escape those things. And the hardest thing to do is to look self in the face and be like, man, I gotta go to war with self. I got this saying when it's like, I had to kill myself. I had to look myself in the face and strangle myself. Because a lot of the things that I accomplished, it was just me versus me. It was never iron sharpens iron. It was always just me versus me. I always had to look at myself and grow. And that's the hardest thing to do, because Who wants to look themselves in the mirror and say you ain't shit? Who wants to look themselves in the mirror and say you need to be better? Who wants to look at themselves in the mirror and say you're not doing enough? Who wants to look themselves in the mirror and say those negative things to self? Especially in a world where we're already being thrown negative frequencies every day. We're being thrown these things every day, but who wants to look in the mirror and say those things to self? Michael Jackson wrote a song called "The Man in the Mirror." Man, I really advise everybody to go listen to it, because the hardest person, we try to hold everybody else to. It's a quote in the Bible when it says that if what does it say? It says that don't try to take the stick out of your brother's eye when you got a an 8x4 in your eye, basically. How can you hold somebody else accountable? How can you try to teach somebody else? How can you try to be something to somebody else that we're not even to ourselves? And that's just where I'm at in life. I'm looking at myself, because I can't really help anybody unless I can help myself. You know what I mean? And that's why I just been trying to grow. Just trying to go from within, trying to see how I can communicate better, how I can be a better chief, a better general, how I can deliver the message better, how I can be more consistent with pick my spot so I can make sure that my message is given at the right time. How can I get in alignment so I can become my highest self? And that starts with looking at self and seeing where I'm weak at, starting to identify my weaknesses. So that's where I'm at, family. I know I haven't dropped a vlog in a minute, but it's like I just been soul searching, and it's like I'm in between worlds right now. And the hardest part is to realize that, we just on the other, we made it to the other side. It's just everything is coming in on divine timing. So I know in a minute everything gonna look completely different. Y'all gonna be able to look at my life and see something completely different. But it's like I just want to touch bases now before it even happens. I really do. Just so you can see, like, it won't always like that. It was a lot of rain. But one thing I realized is the rain is nurturing. The rain is there to help you grow. The rain is there to nourish. The rain is there because it's needed. That chaos is there because it's needed. I was just reading a book. What is it called? What's the book called? What's that book called, man? Great book too. I've been trying. Like what I'm saying, I've been just like, I don't even got social media downloaded on my phone anymore, family. I'm over here getting more books, just getting back to the basics, man. Getting back to who I am. I wish I would have read more. I wish I would have worked out more. I wish I would have been more and locked in, held, and not had so much sex. And that's the worst thing to feel, is when you feel like, when you get to a point, you're like, man, it was all me. It was always all me. It was never nobody else. It was all me. But man, what is that book called? Either way, I'm just excited. I lost my train of thought. I'm just excited, family. And now is the perfect time. And I challenge you to just realize what's really, really stopping us. Realizing that it's procrastination. Realizing that if you look at your phone and you really search your screen time, and you've been looking at your screen for 11 hours out the day, then we could be doing something else with that 11 hours. But I realize that we have everything we need right now. It's not like it's not out of reach. We're in America. Everything is in reach. But we just don't have, we feel like we don't have what we need to get it done, but we really do. We got the internet. All we need is a camera. Most of us got a phone. All we need is a mic. All we need is a laptop. Most of us got all of that. So what's stopping us from doing the great things that we want to do? Nothing. Procrastination, not having priorities. spending money on drugs and pussy and clothes and things that don't matter, instead of putting into things that's good, that's going to help us elevate, that's going to help us get at 10 years ahead. And I'm only 28, you know. I'm timeless, really. I'm eternal. I'm not even going to say I'm 28, but I'm going to say I've been here for 28 years. This life, even though I came to this realm many times before, I've been here for, and it's like, what has stopped me from becoming my higher self? I was talking to my mom, I was like, damn, I spent a lot of money on weed throughout my whole life. Some people's salary. Imagine if I would have took that money when I was younger and put that money into Apple. I'd already be a multi-millionaire when Apple was at 10 cents, or put that money into Bitcoin. I was buying dimes, nickels, and dubs of Kush at 15, 16 years old, repetitively, consistently. Imagine if I would have took that $3,000 I spent on weed in 2020 and put it into She. Imagine. You know, or put it into Apple, or put in what we up right now. It'd be a whole different situation. But since I wasn't locked into the chart, since I wasn't locked into investing, since I wasn't locked into growth and locked into assets, I was so focused on liabilities and having everything being taken from me, because that's the system that we're put in. Now look at the situation. It's a completely different situation. But the person that did do it, look at where they at. It was billionaires made off those plays. It was millionaires made off those plays. It was millionaires made off the PPP loan. Imagine if I would have had a business already and been hip and had my progress, which I went into the military to do. Imagine if I would have been, instead of being in playing basketball, I would have been building my businesses. Imagine where I'd be at in life. But all we can do is imagine. Because the past is in the past, and we're trying to keep reminiscing on that. That's why I said I couldn't keep dropping those videos, because like I'm in a whole different frequency. I already mastered this trading thing. What's stopping me from already going to make $1 million this year? Nothing. And I realized that, and it's like, okay, now I just need to get me right. And that's where I'm at, fam. Just trying to get me right, trying to get back into, get my environment right, try to get my internal right, heal myself. Because once I do it, that's saying I can show you how to do it, but people only respect results. And that's what took me so long to start dropping the trading. But it was like, man, I can't not drop this. I can't not start teaching. I can't not, because it's like, man, I'm already him. I'm already it. So it's like, let me just go ahead and start now. But I'm just excited, family. And let's do something. Let's pull some cards, man. Let's pull some cards. Let's pull some cards, family. Let's put about 3 cards. Pull about 3 cards, man. That's what I just been doing, man. I've been. If you go to my pages, I just been working, man. I just been working. And I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this YouTube thing to make sure I'm in the algorithm. I'm just saying, man, forget the algorithm. I am the algorithm. I'm just gonna drop and let whoever resonate with the message, man. This is university. I can't keep holding the information. I can't keep holding back. Who's say I might make the new algorithm? You know what I mean? So let's put a card, man. What we need to hear right now. The best years of my life is still to come. And that's what I've been on, family. Everybody looking at the world and seeing that it's going to the shit. I'm like, man, we alright. I'm here. Rock out here, the black swan here. It's my time. I ain't stopping for nothing. We just getting started. Ain't no way I did all this for the world to end. Nah. I can't believe that. And reading Yakub, the book about Yakub, and it's like, we stepping into the golden age. It's our time now. It's our time to be billionaires. It's our time to be trillionaires. It's our time to innovate and to shine. It's our time to make those critical decisions so everybody can eat. Not just one person, not just 13 people. Everybody can eat, and that's my mentality is that everybody eats, B. My life is filled with purpose, peace, joy, and abundance. I am grateful to enjoy every moment. I'm grateful, man. I'm grateful. And I've just been putting that out into the universe. That's why I've just been thankful. Because I ain't there yet, but at the same time, I'm already there. It's already in the atmosphere. It's already happening behind the scenes. I have nothing to worry about. I have nothing to be shameful about. I have nothing to be grateful. All I got to do is keep showing up. All I got to do is keep putting in the work. And in due time, it's going to happen. It has to happen. It's going to happen. Why? Because I'm already it. I already move like I'm already there. I'm already moving like I'm a billionaire. I'm already moving like now. It's just like time to fine tune the tool. It's time to get better. It's time to put it at work in. And that's what I just been doing, family. That's all I've been trying to do. And now I'm challenging myself even more. Now it's like I gotta get certain things that I started done. Because once these little last few pieces come together,